big blockbusters, fight scenes, cinematic GoPro ads, POV, surfing on a clear day, what all of these scenes have in common? They all look great when they are shot in slow motion. Slow motion is a great filming technique that can reinforce your GoPro stories or highlight important actions and details in your GoPro film. GoPro slow motion can be amazingly slow by keeping a high video quality and resolution. The latest GoPros, in fact, can shoot at over 240 FPS in HD or Full HD. But if you're wondering how to use GoPro slow motion correctly, then do not worry. In this tutorial, I'm going to walk you through how to select the best GoPro slow motion settings based on what you're shooting, and how to edit GoPro slow motion videos, and much more. Hey, I'm Andy, filmmaker and author of Project GoPro, a GoPro video making school. On the site, which you'll find the link down in the description below, you can find dozens of free tutorials that will help you get started making videos with your GoPro right now. So go and check it out. I've also left a link to download my free GoPro settings cheat sheet that has already helped thousands of GoPro users learn how to set up their GoPro before every shooting. But now, without any further ado, let's get started. Why you need slow motion videos? Alright, slow motion looks awesome, no doubts about that. But what do we use slow motion for? Here are a few examples. To enhance action shots. So this video was taken from the official GoPro Hero 6 video advertisement on YouTube. So in this slow motion shot we can observe the expression of the surfer's face along with a wall of water moving 8 times slower than normal. So as a result, the viewer can process the action in a clear manner and understand exactly what's happening on the screen. So for a very fast action like surfing, for example, I suggest you to shoot it at a higher frame rate of 120 FPS or 240 FPS. To highlight details, we can use slow motion effects to bring more attention to a specific action or detail. In the example below, the jumping kangaroo was shot at a high frame rate and a video was played back in slow motion, showing a smooth jump. It helps the user see all of the details and the jump appears sleek on the screen. For a shot like a kangaroo jump, I suggest you to frame a frame rate of about 120 would be fine, or even 60, because it's not such a fast action like surfing would be. To get that cinematic feel, slow motion effects are dramatic, hence they naturally give a cinematic feel due to the fluidity of the shot. So by analyzing the video that we have just seen, you will realize that most of the clips are shot in slow motions and are really stable. The part of the video where the girl can be seen running in the middle of the frame is a perfect example of a cinematic feel. A cinematic feel can be obtained with a GoPro if you stabilize the shot with a gimbal, for example, and increase your frame rate. For a fast action like running, I suggest you to use a frame rate of about 120 FPS to clearly show very fast action. GoPro Hero 5, GoPro Hero 6, GoPro Hero 7, Hero 8 and Hero 9 can shoot all at 240 FPS at Full HD, which is crazy. With such a high resolution and frame rate, you can clearly show fast action and its details. In fact, this function is largely used to film sports, fast action sports. Best GoPro slow motion settings. What's an ideal frame rate, you might be asking? So GoPro cameras offer various choices of slow motion frame rates, ranging from 60 FPS up to 240 FPS that we have on the latest GoPros. This gives us a freedom to make slow motion videos at different speeds. You can use just simple math when attempting slow motion shots to double check to be sure that the frame rates that you are using are the correct ones for how fast your scene is, depending on how fast your scene is, of course. So if you decide that your final video the one that you are going to export after editing will be rendered at 30 fps, so not normal speed, and the original footage was filmed at 120 fps, then the resulting video will be 4 times slower than real time. That's because 120 fps divided by 30 fps, which is the normal speed, will give you a number of 4, because 120 is 4 times bigger than 30 fps. Hence, you'll have a footage slowed down by 4 times. If you have already downloaded the GoPro settings cheat sheet, you can see that on fast action activities like surfing, for example, it's suggested to set 240 fps so that you can benefit from GoPro's super slow motion. But don't shoot always in slow motion if you don't need it. That's because, if you shoot always in slow motion, then that will generate a really huge file in your GoPro, so it will eat up all of your memory space, the battery will drain faster, so you don't want to use it all the time, just when you need it. A good compromise would be shooting everything at 60 fps. So in case you need a little bit of slow motion, you can apply it. That will be 2 times slower. And then when you don't need it, you can just, keep and use your 60 fps footage, even like in normal speed, without compromising too much of memory card size. So how do you change frame rate on your GoPro? So to change frame rate on your GoPro, simply navigate to the home screen. I hope you can see it. This is a GoPro Hero 6, and on older GoPros like this one, you can find FPS just on the home screen without even accessing to the menu settings. You can see it here, so just tap on it and you can choose, from 24 up to 240. On newer GoPros like the GoPro Hero 8 that I've got it here, let me turn it on. It's a little bit different, but still very intuitive. Let's switch to video mode. I hope you can see it. And to change frame rate on newer GoPros, you can just access their settings, the preset settings here, and then edit your settings, and when you see resolution FPS, tap on this one, and this will allow you to access resolutions and frame rates like so. So from 24 FPS all the way up to 240 FPS, depending on the resolution that you set. On newer GoPros, there is also an icon, an option that you can you can activate on your home screen. This icon, when you tap on it, it will switch from normal speed to slow motion based on what you set previously. So it's a really good way to switch to slow motion when you need to shot in slow motion. Alright, so that was how you can make a slow motion video with your GoPro. I really hope that you found this tutorial useful, and if you have any questions, just let me know down in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching this video, and if you liked it, please like and subscribe, as it will help YouTube algorithm show it to other GoPro enthusiasts just like you. Remember, before you go, download the free GoPro cheat sheet down in the description, and stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.